All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Invincible, Season 1, Episode 7.
All right.
Holy shit. So this
episode is
this
gonna
is
be
the
a
moment
doozy.
of truth. Like,
Omni-man has to talk to his wife.
and the first talk was short and didn't go great, but she's still alive. And that's what I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that continues. Because, you know, Nolan does care about his family.
Yep.
This is a problem.
Mark's gonna come back to this situation and see just whatever the aftermath is.
And she is definitely going to tell him.
Yeah.
So...
And I'm really curious to see if Nolan or Omni-man, however you want to go with this, kind of spins it of yeah,
right,
and he kind of like owns up to it to kind of be like, I've been waiting for this moment of where I would tell you everything,
right,
and then he just lays it all on Mark, and he's like, okay, so
and personally,
you know, walk with me or fly with me,
right,
yeah.
I hope it's something where Nolan / Omni-Man tries to basically still keep his family together even though this knowledge has gotten out. Because that seems like the much harder path on a technical level for Nolan, but also much more interesting for me wanting to see the drama and story and all of that.
Right, exactly. We've got things going very poorly with Mark, though, in his relationship. Though at this time, because things got just out of hand in general back at the college campus.
You really need to tell her at this point, and you have kind of needed to tell her for a while. So now, even if you do tell her,
or just
might not be enough.
Or just end it because
one of those two.
You guys just can't.
This cannot continue.
Work. This cannot continue. His buddy did the best he could with helping you out in this whole situation.
But there are limits.
Yeah. All right, cool. That's going on there. We've also got things going on with Robot.
Yep.
Who's prepping things with regards to his little subplot going
cloning
on
deal.
here.
But then also Monster Girl hopefully recovering. Robot seemed very distressed about that.
Yeah, probably because he needs her for a part of his plan. But also
I'm hoping it's an emotional thing.
Yeah.
A lot of moving pieces right now.
Yeah, I think we're
only
basically
2 episodes left in the season.
Yeah, only 2 episodes left of the season, and I want to see Cecil's connection kind of play to all of this because I feel like he's going to be in a situation where he's like, okay, we got to act now. Like this is the last real chance we're gonna get to do anything where he won't be like ready for it.
Right.
Yeah. And we'll see how that goes. But y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
You need to trust me. If you can do that, we'll be okay. Mark too. Everything will be fine.
Trust you? How could I possibly?
Yeah, you haven't trusted her.
Because you
know
me.
There's a lot of things I thought I knew about you.
Debbie.
Get out of my house.
You don't mean that.
Get out of my house!
We'll talk later.
Shit. Damn.
And then
Oh my god. It's okay. This is why I'm always late or why I don't show. Did you hear what I just said?
Ugh, I know you're a superhero.
No.
Okay.
You know?
I'm not an idiot. I figured it out weeks ago.
Then why are we fighting?
We're fighting because you lied to me. You made me feel stupid and unimportant.
Oh,
It's a secret
damn.
identity.
And because you don't trust me.
I'm trusting you now.
Oh my god.
Amber.
Fly away,
Whoa.
flyboy. Or take the stairs. I really don't give a shit. I'd like to be alone.
Cool.
Step back, please.
holy shit.
Gentlemen,
All right.
What is that? Let's discuss our payment. We'll do all of that.
a Global Defense Agency control collar placates the strongest of wills, a highly restricted technology.
If you had helped me find him right away, none of this would have ever happened.
I know. I'm sorry. I suck.
That figures.
Because I'm a terrible friend, and a worse boyfriend, because I'm gonna fail my last year of high school, because I got everything I ever wanted and I messed it all up. Should have listened to my dad.
Your dad?
Omni-man.
Of course. Your dad's Omni-man. How did I never see that? If I can
Yeah.
deal with almost losing
Live and
the
learn.
hottest guy I've ever had, you can deal with this.
Yeah, yeah.
Friends tell friends the truth.
Not like that, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Dump, dude.
You got dumped weeks ago. You just didn't realize it.
I love you, man, but I need someone else to talk to. Cecil.
I'm not sure we could kill him.
Yeah.
Not us, anyway. There's only one person I know who might be able to go toe-to-toe with Omni-Man and come out on top.
And that's Mark.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
No. Never.
I didn't design it to be drained or ever opened.
What changed?
I met someone. Make room, please.
Hurry, please. Air is toxic to me. It burns my lungs. My entire life has been painful.
Cheers.
3, 2.
Yeah.
Of course, his brain's abnormal. You didn't think of that? Look at it. Shut up, will you? Oh, the system wasn't designed for neurons this dense. Are you calling us stupid? Yes, I'm calling us stupid.
Oh no, is he gonna be split?
You just lost us our control collars. Just get the fire extinguisher before we lose everything else. See? It's not just us. You won the coin toss, champ. You're the new one.
I wasn't expecting this feeling of continuance. I close my eyes and open new ones. I'm sorry it wasn't you. Don't be happy. Change the world. Experience everything. The cryptographic key is the entire text of Frankenstein.
Look who has a sense of humor after all.
And now that our deal is complete, it's time you both return to prison.
He's serious. Yeah, he's also a teenage boy.
No. I'm a 30-year-old genius in a teenage boy's body with a neural link chip you just installed for me.
Oh shit!
Oh,
God
shit.
damn!
My plan was not to hurt you. Here we are.
Oh my god!
My god!
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
We mecha now.
Yep.
Oh. Shit.
Cecil.
Yep. 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 God.
Holy shit.
God. Holy shit. This is just brutal.
Well, this place isn't a home no more.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Just wait. You've been spying on me? On my family?
No, it was for your family's protection.
You were always so pathetic, Donald.
Yeah.
It's been an honor, sir. Who are you talking to?
Oh my god.
He's going to find Mark. I don't know who Nolan is anymore. I don't know what he's going to do.
Me neither. So we better find Mark first.
Is that kind of language really necessary? And you're both clones as well.
Exactly. One advantage to being a clone. We always know what the other one is thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, he's still vulnerable since he's in his body out in the open.
Yeah. Dang, they're making a weapon. Yep.
Very clever. But you don't have nearly enough equipment to do that again.
What do you want to do? Break his stupid face, even though we just finished making it. I'll keep his machine busy. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
And he leaves.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Apocalypse level priority.
Holy shit.
What the hell was that? Are you okay? You look kind of, recently on fire.
Where's Mark, William?
Amber dumped him, and he didn't like my advice, so he went to go find Eve.
Call him.
His phone's broken. There was this attack at the college, and all of a sudden...
Be quiet! Just sit tight until I call on you, and hope to hell I don't have to.
Sit tight? Hey, we're not your kids in the back seat while you
Oh.
a cigarette, Cecil. What the hell's going on?
I said sit tight.
Oh, great. The hits just keep on coming. Look who crashed again.
Yeah.
Okay. You know
It's
what
not
be lucky
here.
if Murderbot here doesn't strangle us all in our sleep. Hello?
I'm very much alive. More so now than ever.
What the fuck?
Who the hell are you?
You all know me as Robot, but my real name is Rudolph Connors.
How do we know you're telling the truth?
Ask me something only Robot would know.
Why the fuck do you look like me? How the fuck do you look like me?
That is a much longer story. One that can wait until whatever crisis this is.
Sir, Omni-man's closing in on their location. Estimated time to intercept, 6 minutes.
Shit.
Can't you use your teleporter to bring Mark back here?
You need to be wearing one of these, and he can't do us all at once.
Yeah.
We need to buy some time first.
Okay.
Let's bring the hammer down.
Okay.
What does that mean?
It means the military.
A little naive, maybe.
Hey, you're the one who told me not to tell Amber I was invincible.
Yeah, but I didn't tell you to string her along for 5 months while being an asshole about it. Thought you'd figure that part out yourself.
Oh my god, I haven't figured out anything. I don't know who I am, who I'm supposed to be.
It's about to get worse.
Now you're this.
I'm still Adam Eve, and I've saved more lives in the last 3 days than I did in the last 3 years.
Sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
And trust me, being out here is an upgrade to living with my parents.
You wouldn't dare.
Jesus Christ!
Holy shit! Oh my god! What did that do? I mean, that, like...
Stopped him for a little bit.
If the Guardians did what they did to him, I feel like that would do something.
Yeah, he's getting rid of that satellite. Can he dodge it? No, he's moving too fast already.
He just doesn't care. Oh my god.
$400 billion for the world's most expensive nosebleed.
Yeah.
Omni-man is back on course to intercept Invincible and Adam Eve.
Oh, it's just Cecil.
Yeah.
Showing up with a gun.
Jesus, Nolan, right for the throat. After everything that we've been through.
Keep out of this, Cecil.
You know, I can't do that, Nolan. I've faced death more times than I can count, but I'll be damned if that didn't put my balls in my throat.
Yeah.
I just want to know why. Every one of the Guardians risked their necks for you.
Talk
Over
to
and
me.
over again.
Yep.
They were weak.
Oh,
They were
shit.
your friends, and so was I. Which is why I know you didn't kill him for the fun of it. You had a reason.
Oh!
Fine, don't tell me. But what about Debbie, huh? Doesn't she deserve an answer?
Don't say her name.
Why not?
Keep my wife's name!
You must be desperate. I beat this thing already.
He's just gonna try and leave. Yeah.
There are 2 news helicopters moving in on Omni-Man's.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my gosh. And it's just gonna look like a regular superhero fight.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened to the last hope against Omni-Man.
Yep.
Mark's with Eve again. Call her phone.
Oh no, he's gonna help! Oh shit, no! No!
Come on!
But I need to help them.
Do not do that. Get to Guardians HQ.
What? Cecil!
Listen to me and do what I say. I can't do that, Debbie.
Why not?
Because I can't. Nolan killed the Guardians. He killed Donald. He shrugged off everything I've thrown at him, and now I don't know if Mark is with his father or against him.
Yeah.
So I can't call off the one thing that might stop them both.
Because of course he did.
This is getting so big. God.
Didn't you fight this thing before?
Yeah, but it's tougher now.
Damn, this thing is actually giving him a rough time.
Mm-hmm.
That would scare the shit out of me.
Yeah.
It's like, how did you...
Oh my god! Yeah, but no contest.
Holy shit.
You betrayed us!
You should have stayed dead.
Oh. God, this is insane.
Like, it just keeps going.
It's just still going, yeah. Oh. Jesus Christ.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit! What?
Mark. We need to talk.
And there's that
And that's the
episode
end of the
title.
episode. And the episode right there. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
That was terrifying! Well, that's how you set up a finale.
Holy shit!
I guess all the memes we've seen
Are from the finale.
next episode.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense, because if it's
all right,
like if this is the point where then Mark is forced to face the truth about his dad, then it makes sense that they would like fight, or stuff would happen there.
Fight,
and
things would become
you'd get the
unhinged.
fist catch with the angry face. You'd get the think, Mark, think. Look at what it takes for them to mimic just a fraction of our power. All of that, and I guess because I didn't think too much about the fact that this was a season 1.
Mm-hmm.
I figured that it was going to like end like with the last episode, but of course it's season 1, so no, this is where the story begins.
Yeah. Right.
Oh my
This is all
god.
the prologue, effectively.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go through things here.
Mm-hmm.
Beginning of the episode is basically the aftermath of the university stuff.
Yep.
And Amber and Mark are broken up.
Mm-hmm.
Debbie and Nolan have their argument.
Yep.
And she gets taken to Cecil, which is
Mm-hmm.
good, so that she can be safe. Monster Girl is now okay. We have the reveal of what Robot has been trying to do and why is very simple. He is not actually interested in replacing Rexplode or anything like that. This is something where he is simply wanting to be with someone because he's always been a human all along. And now he's giving himself a new body to get another chance at this. Because, okay, cool. And I like the idea also as well of this being something where it's set up to be thematically, maybe in some ways, even a setup as for what Omni-Man's motivation has been all this time. In that
possibly
he might be with having Mark being someone that has powers, have a second chance at what all this is, and then he's maybe going to be using Mark for whatever that is, and we'll find out why he had to kill the Guardians of the Globe, why he had no choice,
and why he did it then rather than before, because he only did that once Mark was
revealed to have powers. Yep. So, okay, we are set for a crazy finale. I'm so excited. This is intense. We had crazy action. We had every single thing Cecil could think of thrown at Omni-Man, and I loved that all of it kind of worked and also didn't work.
Right. It's because
so good.
It's the impossible question of how do you defeat Superman when Superman doesn't necessarily have kryptonite.
Right.
But it's not as binary of he's either helpless or he's invincible, right?
Right.
So the stuff, they were able to give him a nosebleed. The Cthulhu thing, the Hail Mary, it was
actually enough to beat him, but Mark saved him.
Right.
Mark
Holy
saved
shit.
him.
Like that, and that's just
so good.
That's so good because then it's a whole character thing. It's a way to give Mark agency, because then it's the thing of hey, humanity was dealing with its primary apocalyptic existential threat, and then you fucked it up.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. And in some ways that is a reminder to show that Mark is basically just exactly like Omni-Man, but with 20 or 30 years less experience under his belt,
and a baseline of not having powers, right, where this is all something new to him. It isn't something that he completely takes for granted yet. Like he does see himself as a human, right? And I gotta say, like, I feel silly for having doubted, right? But I'm so glad that it didn't turn into something of Omni-Man just, okay, well, sorry, honey, but you're dead, right?
Yeah, no.
Like, no, because he still does care about the two of them. Now, he does care about Mark probably more than her, but
that might be because of things that have nothing to do with his relationship with them. It might have to do with the fact of what Mark represents because of his powers.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And but when it came right down to it, he still mentioned her, right? Like, you and Debbie, right? Like that's an aspect of it. So his characterization, it's not that he is a completely different person. It's that we didn't understand the person that he was, right?
Right, exactly.
So I love that.
Fantastic villain for our first season here.
I love that the two clones are kind of like the Team Rocket, and now they're out there, like, and they brought back the Immortal. Okay, cool.
I mean,
awesome.
I mean, we knew the head was there and stuff, so it's just okay, cool. Will that lead up to anything? Well, his name was the Immortal, and we kind of skipped past most of the Guardians' names and stuff like that. But of like, oh, okay, the reason why we picked up the Immortal's head was because if we theoretically were able to put him back together, brain to spinal cord or what have you, we could theoretically bring him back to life.
Yep. Because he's
really hard to kill,
Right.
Apparently he's been around throughout, like, human history.
And he might have been Abe Lincoln.
Oh, no, like, not only that, like, there were so many things they attributed to the Immortal, it was actually, like, really funny. Let me find the part there, because it's very, very close to the end. But he had a whole bunch of things that he was, doing.
Right.
Where was it? Is here. Yeah, he was full on, like, came from like some kind of portal dimension or something like that. Then goes through like history. We see him with like a falcon kind of, you know, like medieval gear. Yeah, he's Abe Lincoln.
That's
apparently he's Mr. Incredible as well.
right. In a time when
it's immortal. But
right, but at a time when it looks like maybe that's just a place where the architecture is castles and stuff, right?
Sure.
But okay, yeah. All of this stuff.
And then he just got ripped in half.
Yep.
In front of everybody.
I loved that it got
the news helicopters. They got their shots.
They got their shots. And I love that it was something where he ended up going for Omni-Man's eyes. Like that was like because with
such a dirty but smart way to
right. Like the probably one of the biggest things that I feel is missed out on with like the classic like superhero type stuff that, you know, Marvel and things like that we get nowadays is that we don't get the barbaric aspects of war because the people are superhuman a lot of the times, right? So that doesn't come up very often. But if you have two people that are superhuman and they're both like enhancement types, right? So it's not like a Cecil versus Omni-Man thing where it's just I teleport away and you try and
Cecil's
just
do
stuff.
Human too, so
oh, you're right. He just has
he has gear,
teleporting gear, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, of course it would get to the point where you would try and go for the eyes. Holy shit!
I know it's just fun. It's just dark. It's intense. It's fun. But we need to talk, Mark. Okay, they're gonna talk. Yeah, the thrills and the chills were real. The part where freaking like Nolan shows up.
Oh yeah, and he's like, "Where's Mark
Where's
William?"
Mark William? Yeah, and he's like, "Is that blood?" Like, you know, like call him now.
Right.
Jeez.
And the thing is that all the stuff he was saying of like, no, his phone broke. There was some shit that happened. You know, I can't call him. Where is he? You know, like.
all true and real.
Yep.
Amber knew that he was invincible.
That was
like
that was a decision, and I like it. Like
yeah,
because
like that makes it really like they were fucked for from the beginning for like a while. Yeah.
Right, because she did the whole thing of the. Is he going to tell me?
Is he going to tell me? Right.
Which is totally fair to see if he actually would. But then that ends up also becoming kind of like a test thing, which can
which in some ways she had already like William had said, she had already effectively decided to break up with him.
Right, exactly. That was weeks ago, and the samurai movie with the guy that's dead but doesn't know until part of it starts sliding out. It was great.
So yeah. All right. The moment when Omni-Man realized that, they had left, but also now, there's people in my house.
Right.
Kills them all very graphically.
Gun through the head and all that shit.
And the way the soldier reached out towards the spy house, and then he's like, oh, okay.
Right. And the fact that he just flies through, but not like, because he can just move himself however he wants. So he just straight standing up, just boom, bursts through the wall like he's the Kool-Aid man or something.
Yeah.
And there's a different kind of Kool-Aid that he's going to be spilling.
God.
That was...
I'm really scared for Adam Eve because she's like just like on the edge of bumping into these two.
Yep.
Mark and Nolan.
Yep.
And she keeps like being just narrowly like by the guidings of the story, just barely barely kept safe.
And what the other thing that sucks is like, oh man, if the Immortal was like instead like say went to the Guardian base, right? Like that would have been very helpful. Like have them group up. Like I love that Cecil was like, no, you need to group up with everyone else because the only chance in hell that they will have of defeating Omni-Man, unless it's Mark,
right?
And maybe even if they do have Mark, is a concerted group effort.
Right. There's a little like small thing here that's a bit of a convenience thing, but I'm mostly okay with it because the news helicopters started broadcasting a bit before that. But the Immortal went from, I am in this abandoned, little warehouse place.
To knowing where he is.
Knowing exactly where Omni-Man is, which is fine because there's the news helicopters.
Right,
and
so he
stuff
sees
like
it on like every TV, or whatever, and...
Right, but it's the kind of thing where he was so crazed, that I kind of wish we had that moment of him, like, being crazed, but also having the wherewithal to be like, where's Omni-Man? Oh.
Right, because I get, like, him being enraged totally makes sense.
Totally
it was a huge
makes sense.
betrayal, right? He saw something barbaric, last time he was conscious. But he's died before.
But he's died before. It's a thing of where I kind of wish, maybe pacing-wise, they just didn't have the time to do this. But I wish we had had a moment of where we saw him transition out of that a little bit, because he's realizing, okay, I have to find him. Where is he? And then he basically goes and interacts with like a random civilian, and they're like, "Holy shit,
you're alive!" Yeah,
and he's like,
"Where's
Omni-Man?" And it's that moment of where he needs to interact with people.
Yep.
It can show him also channeling a little bit of that thing that Nolan does when he's like frustrated and like he can't,
right?
enact
How
his...
Nolan might be kind of similar to some of the other supers on Earth.
Yeah, exactly. Where they need to work with people,
right?
But also are titans among
exactly. Well, and I feel
mortals.
Like the benefit from having it go this way is that you keep the emotion of everything high, which was very impactful.
Right.
But
then
the inverse of that is that if we had seen that, it probably wouldn't have made sense for him to go straight to Omni-Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he knew how it happened last time when he was there with all the Guardians.
Right.
So you'd think he'd call Nolan and be like, okay, I have to tell you about. Oh, I know. Okay, get to the Guardian
it's
base.
It's the kind of thing where, in order for him to be crazed, if he's crazed, then he doesn't go and talk to Cecil. He goes straight to Omni-Man. But if he goes straight to Omni-Man, then he has to turn off his crazedness for a little bit in order to find Omni-Man. So it's a circle, and it kind of bugged me a little bit, where I was like, I wish he had shown up to Nolan with a little bit of the like he needs to rechannel the frustration and anger and stuff, and it took him time, Yeah, because I don't need it to be a thing of where this is happening exactly concurrently at the same time.
Right, that could have happened a while before,
that could have been
whatever.
a while ago,
right? And it did seem like he was channeling that also specifically because it did seem to help him in his fight against Omni-Man. Like,
he was ignoring the pain. He was ignoring
He was doing
everything.
Great. Like,
and also he's getting the jump on Omni-Man, whereas Omni-Man got the jump on
them before. They weren't prepared. All that. Yep.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's also just a reminder that Omni-Man is not literally invincible. Omni-Man is just a really fucking tough.
Right. You can't the mountain him, right? Even if you do, at best, his eyes are bloodshot now, and it adds to the dramatic effect.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think possibly my favorite part from this episode was the confrontation with Cecil and Omni-Man.
Yes, that was so
because
good.
that was something where it was the no. Putting all of the super stuff aside and everything, Cecil trying to connect with him as a person of, dude, you were my friend. Yeah. Why did you do this? Let's talk this out. I am interested in understanding, right?
Yeah.
But because at this point there's been enough escalation in other departments,
right.
Omni-Man already basically feels betrayed. And because he's, for whatever reason, right, he doesn't care about the fact that technically he was the first betrayer, right? And that could be because of the, you're all ants or something like that, or just because this is what I have to do and you don't understand, or who knows, right? But I loved that we got that because it felt like a conversation where there needed to be an attempt, and like a very serious attempt. And the fact that Cecil went by himself, just teleporting around as the, hey, I'm buying time so that hopefully we can get, Mark.
He's killing three birds with one stone. Yeah.
Yep.
He slows him down. He gets to potentially understand him a little bit. And then he also riles him up a little bit by talking about the fact that he's like, I have access to your family.
Yep.
You don't want to know what I'm capable of.
Right. Well, and what did you think was going to happen?
Yeah.
What do you think would happen when Mark finds out? Like it very much felt like the Tony Stark talking to Loki in Avengers 1, where it's like, what did you really think this through? Like, there's stuff that's going to happen as a result of this that you can't really stop. Like,
right, and that's
you're kind of doomed to fail for all your power.
Yeah, and that's why I think in some level this is going to be a masterclass of a reveal, is that he's not actually wanting to like take over the world or something like that. It's him basically doing some kind of deep, sleeper cell kind of agent mission or what have you, and Mark is basically the thing that would save him. But in order to do that, he has to make some really, really really tough decisions.
It's the thing of the, who knows, maybe even Cecil theoretically would be on board with it, but maybe humanity in general wouldn't. Like,
and enough people could be gathered together to stop me if they found out what I needed to have happen.
And the Guardians certainly would have.
Certainly could if they all worked together.
Right, so I had to take them out first. Because the fact that he actually did the aggressive move of killing them all, and yet it wasn't like and now I take over the rest of the world. Like, he still tried to basically play it cool and keep the cover up and everything.
Because he's waiting to train and probably teach Mark.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That says a lot. Right. But of course, the conversation isn't going to happen with you, Cecil. It didn't even happen with Debbie, right? And, you know, and she tried to and all of that, right?
Yeah.
No, it's going to happen with Mark. Because of course it is. Because Mark is the only one who could possibly understand the position that Omni-Man is in.
Right. Omni-Man is... in my opinion, I think this is basically the way it's going to go. Omni-Man is in the position of being a god of this world right now. But he is not actually a god. He's just another soldier in the Viltrumite kind of side of things. Mark being brought into the fold, though, introduces a dynamic that changes things for humanity, though. It means that humanity could have Viltrumite soldiers, theoretically.
Yep.
And then you know, humanity basically gets brought up to that level there. But that means then that from Omni-Man's perspective, other people have my weaponry. Other people have what I can do, and I can't trust humanity with that. And I'm still fighting villains and stuff like that because it's ultimately the will of humanity to keep producing these villains that are just... Why?
Yeah, humanity and those beyond, right? You know, he still did go and wipe out that alien civilization that was attacking via the portals, right?
Right. So I think we're due for the how is Omni-Man the hero in his own head? Right. I can't wait to see that.
And how can it be something that we can understand even if we don't agree with, right? Because there's a lot of times where it's like, you know, you have the mad scientist dude, right?
My motives are beyond your comprehension.
Right, exactly. And it's no, I'm the hero, and it's like, okay, well, you're crazy, my man. You know, I can't even stand talking to you, right? You know, that was great, but with Omni-Man, get the feeling it's a bit different.
And one episode left. And season 2 is coming, so I'm excited to see how this maybe like ends a chapter of the story, but also leaves quite a bit open for just stuff in general.
Well, and what does this mean for the world? Like,
my first immediate thing is that there's no way that either Omni-Man or Mark are going to die here.
Right.
But if that's the case, how do we have any kind of closure outside of maybe like
Viltrumite ships warping into
maybe like a big cliffhanger of the Viltrumites contacting Earth,
right?
And then
it's you may hate me, but there's more of me out there, and you need me.
Yeah, I think probably the biggest twist I could think of is Omni-Man going to try and stop them and slow them down. And basically says, "I will buy you all enough time."
Right.
But then that wouldn't make sense as to why
even though your
aunt's
this is my home, you know, or something like that.
Sure. Right. Exactly. But I think the other kind of more obvious thing is that, well, Mark's going to get destroyed. He's not going to get killed. But then after he's been just, you know, absolutely broken.
The state that he's in with the Think Mark thing, because I think that's Mark, and I don't remember exactly what the image was.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. Yeah. Is that it's basically going to be the thing of where Mark is going to hit him with the, but you're my dad. Right. Family. Why?
Yep.
And I think that's gonna break. I think that's gonna break Nolan. I think Nolan is not going to be able to handle the fact that he's going to have to beat the shit out of his own son.
Right.
And that's going to make him feel either so ashamed of what he's doing here that he just leaves. Or he basically just hides. He tries to find some like pocket of the solar system or what have you, and he's just like, I'll watch your planet from somewhere, but I can't put you through this anymore.
So
if you're gonna be, you know, so stupid as to not, you know, listen to me.
Right, exactly. The other moment that I feel like it's not actually my favorite moment in the episode, but I feel like it really needs to be mentioned because I loved it so much, is the part where we see Omni-Man practicing how he's going to tell Mark.
Yes, yeah.
That's something where, for all the spectacle and amazing action and fights that we got in this episode, I feel like it could be very easy for that scene to be forgotten.
Yeah, and it's the place where they were at chilling together when they were throwing the baseball.
Exactly.
So,
but I feel like that is so important because it's not just him explaining it to Mark, which is something he'll need to do, but it's him wrestling on his own with the idea that this is something that he needs to do. And that's where we can know that all the walls are down, right? This is him being vulnerable with himself. That's why he went to be alone, you know? Yeah. And I just, I love it.
Yep.
I love it.
All right, so finale. If you want to see the finale reaction and discussion right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about other shows, anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yes, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.